Into the tragic Fly Sax plane crash at the Aberdares forest, claiming 10 lives last Tuesday. A team of investigators that include forensic and bomb experts concentrated on the site of the accident in a bid to unearth the cause of the crash. The probe is still on. KTN News investigative desk has acquired the technical training manual for the Cessna 208 Caravan that now shows several inconsistencies, including why the search for the wreckage took almost 3 days. Here now is KTN's Crimes and Investigations reporter Francis Ntomwa with the details.
Anxiety is still high and many questions remain unanswered following the cause of the crash. Investigators into the crash carry a heavy burden to answer the unanswered questions on how the Cessna C-208 aircraft came down some 11,000 feet, killing all on board. Preliminary reports show that the plane was supposed to land at the Wilson Airport, but was later diverted to Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. Sources conversant with the incident indicate that the pilot had hinted that she was not familiar with the route, and this is perhaps part of what many expect should make initial investigations.
We expect them to correct the details for purposes of analysis to establish the cause of the air crash.
Important will be to establish whether the plane's emergency safety features and systems are all working at the time of the crash. According to global aviation procedures, when a pilot cannot see where they are going, the instrument flight rules and the visual flight rules guides them on which altitude to fly, how many degrees to turn, among others. This explains why it is possible for planes to fly at night and why planes manage emergency landing. Even without proper knowledge of the route, the pilots could have still maneuvered the Aberdare ranges.
Once they come with the detailed report, it will go for further analysis so that it can inform the government and any other interested party, including the owners of the aircraft and family members of the victims of this accident.
Although bad weather and poor terrain has been blamed for the difficulties in this search and rescue mission, this will have been made much easier with an emergency locator transmitter. KTN News investigations team has obtained the technical training manual for the Cessna 208 Caravan. Situated at the tail end of the plane, the emergency locator transmitter, abbreviated as ELT, is the least destroyed part of the plane during a crash. It can be deployed both manually with a switch and automatically in case of a crash. In this crash, the location of the wreckage could only be sighted from an aerial position.
It may not be possible to correct entirely the wreckage because it may require at least more manpower, but we may have some samples.
According to the technical training manual of Cessna 208 Caravan on terrain and obstacle, there are color codes that will alert the pilot in case of bad weather. The colors are red, yellow, and black. The aircraft left a Kitale airstrip in Trans Nzoia County at 4:05 p.m. for Nairobi, but lost contact with the control tower at 5:20 p.m. Francis Ntomwa, KTN News, Nairobi.